The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincey, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is SeeingEagles.com as Lady Eagles get set for a Sunday contest against Newberry. And Coach, first you get a victory over a nationally ranked team, second time this season. What do you do to avoid a letdown with all the snow in the area and just kind of a discombobulated week?
Well, for us, it's kind of a different year. How we started the year 0-2 in conference play, and then we were 1-3, and now we've gone 6-1 since that point. So it's a little bit different this year, where our kids are still kind of hungry. In years past, at least the last 2 years, we've kind of been up in the standings and all that kind of stuff, trying to hold on to it. And this year, it was a little different, where we've had to fight our way back. And I think the win against Anderson is only going to fuel our kids to want to do more, because clearly they've proven that they can compete with the best teams in our league, or in our region. We haven't played Limestone or Clayton State or anybody like that, but we have played Columbus and we've played Anderson. We're able to beat them, and on games that we're playing pretty well, I think we can hang with just about anybody.
You mentioned that hunger. Well, Newberry came in here and beat you after you led for the first 35 minutes. In the first meeting, they ended up holding on for a 4-point victory here. How does that hunger fuel the fire for a Sunday game against Newberry, trying to win at Eleazar Arena for the third time?
Well, Newberry, you never want to get swept in conference play, because that throws out your tiebreakers and all that kind of stuff. And Newberry's a little bit like us. They like to shoot the three. They have some very good shooters, and they take care of the basketball much like we do. So we know it's going to be a very difficult challenge to go over there. Yes, we've won 2 over there, but they've been kind of dramatic victories, and one especially dramatic victory there 2 years ago. And they did a good job here. We had a lead and couldn't hold on to it. They made some big threes down the stretch, which is, a quality basketball team like Newberry will do. And but we know going over there that if at all possible, we need to try and win that game to avoid getting swept by them for the year. And in turn, we swept them last year, and it was kind of weird how that worked out. And those 2 wins probably helped us get in the NCAA tournament. But with it being a Sunday game and the cancellations and all that kind of stuff, we've kind of got some veterans on our group, and they understand it doesn't matter if we play Saturday, Sunday, or whatever. You got to be prepared to play, and you got to get the mindset that, right now we're in crunch time, January, February, and that's where their mindset has to be.
Do you get the sense from your team with home games coming up next week that maybe you get a win on Sunday and then you might get an opportunity to relax a little bit, sleep in your own beds, and not have to worry about travel next week?
Well, it'd be nice being at home. We've played pretty well at home this year, obviously, other than that Newberry loss. And but we got a rivalry game with LMU coming up next week, and then we got Queens the next week. So it's always good to be back home, especially after a two-game road string. But we can't let off the gas. LMU's going to come in here. Right now we're tied with them in the league. Obviously Newberry's next, and that's our most important game. And then, hopefully we can take care of business there, and then we'll move on to LMU.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck Sunday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincey as the Lady Eagles get set for a 2 p.m. tip-off on Sunday against Newberry. For Mincey, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is SeeingEagles.com.